Most of us think of plastic pollution as some far-off problem, right? Something happening to sea turtles way out in the ocean. But what if I told you the biggest threat isn't out there, it's much, much closer? In fact, it's already inside of you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. Rewind. Did you just say I'm eating a credit card every week? No way. That can't be right. What does that even mean?
It means pretty much exactly what it sounds like. A study from the University of Newcastle found that, on average, people are consuming about 5 grams of plastic every single week. And yeah, that's the exact weight of a standard credit card.
Okay, you have my attention. I'm officially freaked out. How is that even possible? I mean, I try to do the right thing. I avoid plastic water bottles. I use the reusable bags. Where on earth is all this coming from?
Well, that's the really insidious part of it. It's woven into habits you would never even think to question. For example, what's the first thing you drink when you wake up in the morning?
Tea. Every single morning, I have a cup of tea. Why? What's that got to do with anything?
Because those premium, kind of silky pyramid tea bags, the fancy ones, a lot of them are made with plastic. And get this, steeping just one of them in hot water releases around 11.6 billion microplastic particles straight into your cup.
No, stop. You're kidding me. 11 billion? With a B? I am literally brewing a hot cup of plastic every day to start my morning? That is just disgusting. It's the perfect way to put it. You are effectively drinking plastic soup.
And it definitely doesn't stop there. That fleece jacket you love, it sheds tiny microfibers that we're now finding deep inside human lung tissue. Or how about the thermal receipt you get from the grocery store? It's literally coated in chemicals like BPA that can absorb right through your skin. It's a full-on invasion through our food, our air, even our touch.
Okay, so it's getting in. I get that. But what is it actually doing to us? Please tell me it just, passes right through, right?
I wish I could, but unfortunately no. While the plastic itself is a problem, the real danger is in the chemicals that start to leach out of it once it's inside your body.
We're talking about things called endocrine-disrupting chemicals, or EDCs for short. The easiest way to think of them is as hormonal imposters. Chemicals like BPA and phthalates get into your system, and they just hijack your body's entire messaging network. They either pretend to be your natural hormones, or they block them, which throws everything out of whack, from your mood and energy all the way to your fertility. It's biological chaos. So let's look at one of the most, alarming effects. The research from Dr. Shanna Swan has uncovered something she calls the shrinking problem, and she directly connects these chemicals from plastics to a pretty catastrophic decline in male reproductive health.
Hang on. Are you telling me that men today, my generation, are basically half as fertile as our grandfather's generation was? And you're saying plastic is the reason why?
That's what the data shows. Phthalates in particular are directly linked to this massive drop. This stuff is literally altering human biology on a global scale.
And this invasion, it doesn't just stop at your hormones. For a really long time, scientists thought the brain was totally protected by this thing called the blood-brain barrier. But a study from 2024 just confirmed our absolute worst fears. That barrier is being breached. We're now finding these plastic particles inside the brain. They're being linked to inflammation, to that feeling of brain fog that so many people seem to complain about these days. And researchers are even exploring potential connections to diseases like Alzheimer's. This is just too much. It's in my tea, it's in my clothes, it's messing with my hormones, now it's in my brain. What are we even supposed to do? I mean, it feels completely hopeless.
It is not hopeless. That is the most important thing to remember. Look, you can't avoid it 100%. The world is just too saturated at this point. But you can absolutely dramatically reduce your body's plastic load. It's time to stop being alarmed and start taking action. Okay, here's your action plan. 4 really powerful steps you can take right now. Number 1, sweat it out. I'm serious, studies show that phthalates can actually be excreted through your sweat, so regular sauna use is a fantastic detox tool. 2, switch to glass for your food storage. And please, whatever you do, never ever microwave food in a plastic container. The heat can increase the leaching of those toxic chemicals by 55 times. 55. 3rd, filter your water with a reverse osmosis system. That standard pitcher filter, it's just not going to cut it for these tiny particles. And number 4, this is an easy one, ditch the plastic tea bags. Just go for loose leaf tea. You can do that one today.
Listen, this is a huge systemic problem. I get it. But feeling paralyzed by it isn't the answer. The fight back starts in your kitchen. It starts in your laundry room.
It starts with the small daily habits that you have complete and total power over.
That is it. I'm going home and I'm throwing out every single tea bag in my kitchen. Done. That's my first step.
And that's exactly how it starts. So the question for everyone watching is really simple. What's the first piece of plastic you're going to eliminate?